Hey friends, I promised y'all a video on all the over-the-counter supplements and things I use, so I'm going to go through them. And these are the things that have helped me throughout my journey with Lexapro. So on the lower doses of Lexapro, I would experience really dry mouth and also thirst. And so getting a mouthwash or oral rinse that was specifically for dry mouth has been super helpful for me. This is the one that I've been using since I started Lexapro. So I've only used a little bit at a time. A little goes a long way. And thankfully, once I reached 10 milligrams, I haven't been experiencing as much dry mouth. So Lexapro is pretty dehydrating, I would say, hence the dry mouth and thirst. And so something that's been helping me is making sure that I have electrolytes. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm not selling anything. I get the Liquid IV from CVS on sale. And then I also get these from Whole Foods. And both of these are SNAP EBT eligible. So I pay whenever I have my EBT. And what I love about these is that they're sugar-free. So I have diabetes. And so they are wonderful for helping me stay hydrated without the added sugar. By the way, as a disclaimer, you always want to check with your doctor and see which over-the-counter medicines, supplements, herbal remedies are okay to take on Lexapro, because not everything is okay. So for example, doing something like this acetaminophen, hopefully that's how you pronounce it. Obviously this is Tylenol, but you can get any kind of like generic or name brand like CVS. But this is for pain relief, muscle aches. So this versus something like Advil, for example. So I think ibuprofens are a no on Lexapro, but again, you can check. But I know that this is okay to take. So I've taken these for muscle aches mostly, and this was on the lower doses of Lexapro. And then now I'm on 15 milligrams. I get little tension headaches here and there, and so these are good for that. I usually only take one, and that'll be enough. Another thing I experience on the lower doses is like acid reflux and nausea, and something like this. This is the generic version of Pepcid AC, or the CVS version, I think. So basically the cheaper version, but something like Pepcid AC can help. If you don't have the funds for Pepcid AC, you can actually put a little teaspoon of baking soda in about a cup of warm water, or a little bit more than a cup of warm water, and it does the same thing. It reduces the acid if you are dealing with acid reflux on Lexapro. I definitely experience a lot of acid reflux on the lower doses. One of the things that helped me as well with sleep is I would take one of these and then I would put 2 pillows under. I usually sleep with 1 pillow, but I would sleep on my side at an angle with 2 pillows, and it will help reduce the acid and help me get a little sleep. So anyway, just a little tip for you guys. And speaking of sleep, so to be transparent, I haven't been the best sleeper throughout my life, so this isn't just due to the Lexapro. Again, on the lower doses, so I started at 2.5 milligrams, so 2.5 till about 10, I experienced, I guess like what I would call, in the lower doses before the 5, I would be fatigued, muscle fatigue. So again, that's where the Tylenol came in. And I would experience the fatigue, but also my brain would be really alert. So in order to help me sleep at night, I would do a little melatonin. Usually I would just do half of these, and it would help me get to sleep quicker and then stay asleep longer. I do still wake up about 1 or 2 times a night, and that's because I take other medications for diabetes. This I've been using for years prior to taking Lexapro. It's wonderful for sleep. This is a magnesium chloride spray, and I've been using this particular brand. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything, but this has been my go-to for years, even before Lexapro. I just do 2 spritzes on my legs. Oh, and I do it before bed, so because it makes me really sleepy, so I can't use it during the day. And so these are the things that have helped me with any kind of sleep disturbances on Lexapro. So last but not least, I experienced dry eyes, and again, this is way before Lexapro. I just deal with dry eyes because I work a lot on the computer. However, on the higher doses, I've been experiencing more dry eyes and a bit more tension headaches, and I mentioned this in a previous post. But I found these on sale at CVS a while back, and they are covered with OTC if you receive OTC benefits. And it's important to get the preservative-free eye drops, though. Honestly, I don't remember why. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything bad if you don't use preservative-free. But I think if you deal with chronic dry eyes, I think preservative-free is somehow better for you. Anyway, these were on sale too, so. The last item, I guess a bonus item I forgot to mention earlier, is magnesium glycinate. So this has been a lifesaver for me even before Lexapro. Magnesium glycinate, it just helps me overall with sleep and relaxation. This was something I was taking way before Lexapro to help me, and it did help in a lot of ways, but my body just needed more support, and that's why I am currently on Lexapro. But anyway, I take 2 of these to get 500 milligrams per night. This is just this particular brand. I've purchased other brands. I'm not married to any particular brand. This one I've used just recently because it was on sale again. So you can find magnesium glycinate pretty much everywhere, but I take 500 milligrams a day. And there you have it, my friends. If I remember anything else to share with you, of course, I will continue to share. Thank you so much for following my journey, and good luck with your Lexapro journey.